After nearly 30 years, the themes and realities of sneakers is just as applicable, if not more, than it was upon its initial release.
Canada be damned. I'm going to the Klondike.
The Klondike is Canada.
Giorgio, you be doing just fine, brother.
The longevity of a film is often spoken of in terms of how sustainable it has grown over time, or how dated its tools and tricks have become. Rarely does its themes or real-world applications get brought up. If they do, and time has been favorable for them, those films have reached a new pinnacle by being reborn with modern relevance. 1992's Sneakers hasn't necessarily been reborn, because its themes and real-world affiliations never died. They grew. In astonishing ways, Sneakers was ahead of the game, and absolutely nailed it.
The world isn't run by weapons anymore, or energy, or money. It's run by little ones and zeros, little bits of data. It's all just electrons.
Sneakers begins in the 1960s with 4:3 aspect ratio, and introduces us to Martin Bryce, who's in the midst of hacking numerous institutions and political figures. By a stroke of luck, or having been cheated, Martin gives the authorities the slip and goes into hiding. Years later, Martin Bryce has become Martin Bishop, and he heads a mixed bunch of white hat burglars and tech wizards who are known as Sneakers. And their job is anything but ordinary.
So, people hire you to break into their places to make sure no one can break into their places?
It's a living.
Having been blackmailed by the NSA after discovering Bishop's true identity, the team is hired to steal a mysterious little black box from a mathematician. Its capabilities turn out to be far greater than the Sneakers imagined.
Splitting information from all the fields.
This isn't just about large number theory, it's about cryptography.
Huh?
You mean codes?
I mean unbreakable codes.
So it's a code breaker? No. It's the code breaker.
From there, things go south and the Sneakers must retrieve the box before the feds catch up to them.
There isn't a government on this planet that wouldn't kill us all for that thing.
Like in any good caper movie, the Sneakers are clever in the ways they dupe their targets. Although technology plays a huge role in Sneakers, it's not always the solution. Some of their success in sneaking can be attributed to low-tech options. But when the high-tech options need to be explored, they're utilized, yet not in the most obvious ways.
Bish, what did it sound like?
What?
The road. When you were in the trunk, what did the road sound like?
Oh, I don't... Highway, a regular highway.
What did it sound like?
There was a recurring sound. Yeah.
After 30 years, pretty much all of the tech in Sneakers is outdated or obsolete. And it's not exactly hard to miss.
My name is Martin Bishop. My voice is my passport. Verify me.
And you can't pass through unless your voice print matches the one encoded on the card.
Can we beat this with tape?
However, the foresight Sneakers had in how influential digital technology would become on a macro scale was absolutely unprecedented.
It's about who controls the information, what we see and hear, how we work, what we think. It's all about the information.
Keep in mind, this was 1992, a time before most of us had the internet, before Windows 95, and long before many of us heard of Edward Snowden and the NSA. The digital age was in its infancy, and that is why Sneakers is so remarkable. Perhaps at the time, the severity of how this all sounded was dismissed as paranoid hype. Yet looking back since the advent of social media and the psychological manipulation that has been exposed about it in recent years, it's mind-blowing how right the filmmakers got it. Not only were they right then, but the themes of sneakers continue to remain relevant with each passing year. It's for this reason I said off the top that sneakers neither died nor was reborn. What's even more ironic about sneakers is how another theme of the film deals with the past and the unwillingness to let go of it.
We started this journey together.
It wasn't a journey, Cos. It was a prank.
Whether it be past loves, past friends, past goals, past regrets, or past events, Sneakers juxtaposes its warning of the future with its obsession with the past. In many ways, these shadows of the past shape our characters of the present.
Now what do you say? The NSA killed Kennedy?
No, they shot him, but they didn't kill him. He's still alive.
That's it. I've had it.
For those few characters who prefer to keep the past in the past, unfortunately for them, the past comes back to haunt with such vengeance, they can't help but be enveloped by proxy. There's a vast list of things to mention about Sneakers, and I haven't even scratched the surface. For example, I haven't even mentioned Sneakers' all-star cast, with A-listers like Robert Redford, Ben Kingsley, Mary McDonnell, and the late Sidney Poitier, just to name a few. Sneakers impresses with its prestigious talent alone. The talent of Sneakers can also be seen in the production design, or heard through James Horner's energetic and haunting score, which is accompanied by the distinguished Branford Marsalis. Indeed, Sneakers has a lot going for it. Whether those things continue to age well, only time will tell. The same can be said for Sneakers' themes and ideas. Although I suspect the window dressings of Sneakers, as good as they are, will continue to be outshined by those elements which mirror society, for now, let's simply appreciate this film on its 30th birthday, and bring it out of the shadows to give it the recognition and praise it so richly deserves.